said no, Maduro, we ain't giving up the Essequibo. Oh no, oh no, Maduro, we ain't giving up the Essequibo. For we oil, gold and diamond, we ready for diamond. We oil, gold and diamond, holding we ground like diamond. So we said no, Maduro, we ain't giving up the Essequibo. Oh no. Oh no, Maduro, we ain't giving up, we Essequibo. Yo, Venezuela, y'all there on your lightation. You understand? 83,000 square miles belong to Guyanese. Guyana, that is we thing, is we own. Y'all there on your lightation. Romeo Mystic, the realest from Blackbush Polo, endorsing it. Is we thing, we own.
Oh, I, not a blade of grass. No, are we on? Not one more white grass. We are peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just act around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no rivers that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. Yo, this is your girl Katie Kish, praying for that peace, love, and unity. The Guyanese are chanting together, not one blade of grass. Tell them if they cross the border, not one blade of grass. The Guyanese are chanting together, not one blade of grass. Tell them we ain't one surrender, not one blade of grass. Why? Not one blade of grass. One blade, not at all. No, not one more white grass. Not one blade of grass. One blade, not at all. No, not one more white grass.
Right now I feel Venezuela, you need some Jari. Yo, this is AW Lyrical, the Jari Boss, and I'm here to let you know that Essequibo belongs to Guyana. Essequibo is Guyana, and we are one Guyana. Let's stand together and let Venezuela know, not one drop of water and not a blade of grass. Guyana is we own. Essequibo belongs to Guyana.
The great Essequibo, my man birthplace, Burbis, Georgetown, the whole of East Bank, Linden, Batica, and Moaika. Venezuela, you can't get a acre. Take a nice swim in the black water. Watch the kids play with the grasshopper. Hopscotch, double dutch, I love so much. All Guyanese, you always on my mind. Sweet Guyana, you always on my mind. No one forever, you always on my mind. Bon Venezuela.
Hey Guyana, this is your son of the soil, Brandon Harden, and I'm a true, proud Guyanese. And as we all know what's going on with Essequibo, I'm calling on all my Guyanese brothers and sisters, let's come together as one Guyana on this issue. And let us let Venezuela know that Essequibo belongs to Guyana. And we ain't giving up not a blade of grass, all right? I'm a proud Guyanese, Guyanese. I know me love my country.
Essequibo, Essequibo belong to Guyana. Essequibo belong to Guyana. Essequibo belong to Guyana. Essequibo belong to Guyana. Yo, what up? This is yours truly, Vicadi Singh, and I want to let our neighbors Venezuela know that Essequibo is Guyana, and we are one Guyana. Essequibo belongs to Guyana.
Essequibo is a nice place. Essequibo is a real nice place. So don't hot up your head. Don't worry, it's a Venezuela, not at all. Hey, this is Adrian Dutchin. Boom! That's right, you're one Guyana ambassador, and I'm telling you, Venezuela, back off. Essequibo is ours. Essequibo is we own and we own alone. Hey, and remember, anywhere we go, we are Guyanese.
Hey Guyana, it's your GT artist Charisma here. I want us to remind Venezuela that we're not gonna bend and we're not gonna break, because we ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no trees, we ain't giving up no rivers that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, no, not a blade of grass. So let's tell them Essequibo is we home. Essequibo is our home. So Venezuela, I think you really need to back off this time now.
Essequibo is real.
Essequibo is the home of the Guyanese people. Essequibo is a home of the Guyanese people.
Essequibo is we own them. Nobody else can get it.
We are a peaceful people, struggling we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass.
Let's rally. One people, one nation, one destiny, and one Guyana. Not a blade of grass, not one rice grain. Essequibo is real.
And we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not the one blue sake.
A stribbity, or pagale. Essequibo belongs to Guyana. It's not yours. And guess what? You can have it. We are not giving it up.
People struggling, we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over.
Essequibo is ours. We ain't giving up a blade of grass and no chorus. Nothing!
We are a peaceful people, struggling we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not the one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. We are a peaceful people, struggling we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not the one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. This land is our land now, we're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we are moving from here, make no mistake. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we mean to keep it. We have that right. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass, not one golden apple, not one jamun, not a drop of water from the farmer room, not one sherriga, not one mommy, not one guinea, not one whitey, not one
Don't always the propaganda, and to be loyal to my country, to be obedient to the laws of Guyana, to love my fellow citizens, and to dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana.
We are a peaceful people, struggling, we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not the one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. This land is our land now, we're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we are moving from here, make no mistake. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we mean to keep it. We have that right. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass, not one golden apple, not one jamun, not a drop of water from the farmer room, not one sherriga, not one mommy, not one guinea, not one whitey.
Morning, guys. Welcome down to Livewire. It's Friday, last episode for the week. It's really great to have you guys here. And guys, listen, y'all need to get your jerseys, right? Essequibo belongs to Guyana. I want to see everybody rocking these jerseys. And everybody, y'all need to have this image as your image on Facebook, right? I'm seeing too many Guyanese, whether local or in the diaspora, taking this situation too lightly, right? We are Guyanese, we need to represent our country. We are Guyanese and we need to represent our country. I just showed you guys a video there of His Excellency and a few ranks of the joint services hoisting the flag at a border location, right? And for all those persons who, especially those persons on the opposition side who have been saying the president need to go first, he went. I hope Aubrey Norton and the PNC muster some funds and rent a helicopter and go, or ask the president to use the helicopter and go and show support to those soldiers in those far-flung communities that are safeguarding us and will be the first line of defense. Because at the end of the day, us as Guyanese, the few of us who feel compelled to represent our country, to probably put our life on our line for our country outside of the joint services, before we were asked to represent, these men and women in green, hard to say in green, but the uniform got green in it, the GDF, those are our first line of defense. And if we have persons, leaders who are spreading information to cause them to have doubt, to cause the population to have doubt, I label those persons as unpatriotic. You understand? All those persons who are talking foolishness, all those persons, take for instance, yesterday, and morning everybody again. I'm sorry, but sometimes I get emotional, right, with this whole Venezuela issue. And when I hear comments from persons who are Guyanese, who will directly be affected, they're not. I've been hearing foolishness from some of these expats. And I ran into one of them yesterday at the Amazonia Mall, who threatening to sue Guyanese because the girl got a stick, Esquibo's way on sticker on her pickup. She jump out threatening to sue the girl, and she don't care about that and all of that. If Esquibo goes, y'all don't have any oil to collect here or any business to do here. You understand? So some of those things upset me. But anyway, before I get into what upsets me, morning, Joel Nabi John, Paul Joseph, Vina Ramkaran, morning to you. Mr. Hill, what's going on, champ? Hope all is well with you. Jamila Kayum. And is it Khalifa? Is it Khalifa Hill? Sherwin Siram, morning. Jasmine Baldio. Pam Singh, morning to you. Lash PA. Shakila Bridgelal, morning to you. Keith Benjamin, Mohammed Rafiq. Gil Ian. Parshram Kishore, morning to you. And I looked at this program for a little bit a couple of days ago, and it reminded me why I don't look at programming from Rickford Bork. It's hard. I don't know how a lot of people do it. Maureen Razio, morning to you. Miss Ramcharan, morning to you. Krista Kurpasad, Chitra Sukraj, Reni Pasad, Jasmine Baldio, Lola Harry, Lynette Cornelius, Greg Hill, morning to you. Marisha Sami, what? Marisha Sami up was this? Guyana will have a serious downpour today. Something right. Marisha Sami up. Tracy Martindale, morning to you. I hope you had a wonderful birthday yesterday. I wonder what Diana Martindale gave you. That is what I'm interested in finding out. What did Diana Martindale give you? Right? So morning to everybody tuned in. Prasad, Patty, Raj, you're back. Why you see so you being some way far, brother? Because you usually here every morning. I didn't notice you for a while. Randolph, welcome. Mohammed Yusuf, welcome, joining us from YouTube. Dave Itwar, John Mitchell, what did you give to Tracy Martindale for your birthday? I hope it's something proper. Good morning to Councillor Diarmas on the live. Morning to Rennie, Rihanna Juman on the live. Shafi, morning to you. Morning, everybody. Now, anyway, so as I was saying, so yesterday, they had quite a few groups on the road, youth groups, political groups, doing awareness, sharing information reassuring Guyanese that we're one, that there's nothing to fear, and to give them some knowledge, some historical context. You understand? To let them know where Guyana stands and what we have been doing so far in relation to this conflict with Venezuela. You understand me? And instead of some uneducated Guyanese taking some information, you know, the first bit of idiocy that coming out their mouth. We can't, what we gonna do? We can't defend Venezuela. That is known. That is known. Venezuela has a large army. They got equipment. They got stuff. But does that mean you as a Guyanese, because of that, you are not going to stand in solidarity with your fellow Guyanese for Guyana that you belong to? I keep mentioning this because people talk about Venezuela's size and the capability. Up to now, Russia can't take over Ukraine. Up to now, little Ukraine holding off big Russia. So what happened to Guyana? We don't have patriotic people here. We got people with heart and soul that willing to go out there and rally for Guyanese. A lot of the persons who talking about what the GDF have and what the GDF don't have, half of you have no clue the kind of weapons and equipment that the GDF possesses. Half of you have no, matter of fact, 3/4 of you have no clue. And probably if you see some of them, you would be surprised because you might think, well, I didn't know we had all of that. I'm saying we don't have jets, we don't have tanks, that is known. But I'm saying to you that you have no idea the capabilities of the GDF. So for you to cast the GDF aside like that, I think it's one of the most unpatriotic things to do. Right? And I want to maintain that these foreigners who are here, and we encourage foreign investment, we encourage foreigners to the country, but don't play you disrespecting Guyana. You understand? Because without Guyana, you wouldn't be here. You'd be wherever you are, doing whatever. And correct, Chitra, I was going to say that too just now. The best jungle training in the world right here. So as they cross the river, we could deal with them in the bush. We ain't got to bring them into open spaces to war. You understand? If it comes to that. If it comes to that. Nevertheless, I'm encouraging Guyanese again to take a more patriotic stance in relation to this matter. It affects all of us, not just the persons living in that area. And I was happy to see that besides going to this flag raising that I just showed you, the president took some time to visit these far-flung areas to spend time with these soldiers. I think this is at Kaikan. Right? You would think Aubrey Norton or a Mans or one of them would have asked to join the trip. I'm absolutely sure they were invited. Absolutely sure they were invited. You understand? Big Ed Corretto talking about Irfan should go first. Well, he went. When the opposition are organizing a contingent to go and show support to our GDF ranks in the border areas. I see Brian Max Halle, but he ain't fighting for Guyana no more. Pardon, you can't even fight for yourself. You can't even fight for yourself. You got enough worries on your hand as is. We here, Brian, it's okay. We're saying it's okay. We're going to allow you to sit out this one. We're going to allow you to sit out this one. Brian Max, he ain't fighting for Guyana. It's okay. It's okay. We understand. You got a lot on your plate right now. You focus on that. You understand? Whether it's self-inflicted or whatever it is, you focus on the issues that you're having and the best way to deal with them. Really and truly. I don't know what big difference the inch high private eye would do. You understand me? What difference Brian Max making? Who cares? Who cares if Brian Max don't come out to defend Guyana? Brian Max can't even save his own car brakes line, much less Guyanese. What are we going to do with Brian Max on the front line? Right? What are we going to do with Brian Max on the front line? To do what? So, Soma, Rennie, Lynette, Pam Singh, all these people who ain't got this Guyana flag. This Guyana flag as your profile photo. Let me put it up here. Let me take off Livewire for a little bit. Let me take off Livewire. This here that you're seeing on the top, it would be on your right hand of the screen. Right? Supposed to have this is your profile photo. This image here on this jersey. In support of Essequibo belonging to Guyana. So all of you who coming on this program, I'm expecting it. Just like how Sally Jones have it. Johnny Chetty, watching us from Barbados, we want you to put the flag there. Show solidarity with Guyanese Lola Harry, Chitra Sokraj, Randy Shepard, put the flag. Prasad Pati, put the flag. Data Nandalal, put the flag. Shakila Bridgelal, put the flag. Dave Etwar, put the flag. Rihanna Juman, put the flag. Randolph Sarju, put the flag. Y'all represent your country. Y'all represent your country. Tracy Martindale was your birthday yesterday, but put the flag. Not the flag, the map. Sorry, hear me, but flag. Put the map, put the map. The same map that you see at the top of my screen, put the map. Greg Hill, put the map. Lola Harry, put the map. Jasmine Baldio, put the map. Krista Kurpasad, put the map. Maureen Razio, put the map. Mohammed Rafiq, put the map. Y'all represent your country. Keith Benjamin, put the map. Lash Pierre, put the map. All these people, y'all put the map. Put the map. Put the map there. Put the map there. Y'all represent your country. Let these Venezuelans know that we're not giving up Essequibo like that. Not even like that. We're giving it up at all. We're not giving it up at all. Put the map. Carla Daniels, put the map. Put the map. We want to see you at no interior location with no river in the background or creek in the background. Put the map. Now it's map time. Now it's not walking, visiting place time. Map time, map time. Put the map. Thank you, Marisha. Y'all put up the map. Represent your country. And stop listening to stupid opposition people. Just like these Venezuelans getting under the comments and the videos that we upload. Y'all get under the videos and let them know Essequibo's we own. You understand? Y'all let them know. Zelina Khan, yes, it belongs to us. But put the map, Zelina. I want to see the map. I asked y'all since yesterday, put the map there. Show solidarity. Show unity. One Guyana. Matter of fact, before our Brigade Vex. One people, one nation, one destiny, one Guyana. Put the map. Put the map. You understand me? Y'all put the map. Anyway, So as you guys know, yesterday the vice president had his press conference, and he touched on a plethora of issues and topics, which we will be doing a quick run through of. Now, he spoke a bit about CARICOM's focus, noting that the CARICOM's main focus is on raising ambitions and securing funding for adaptation, loss, and damage, especially due to existential threats posed to the region by climate change. Vishal, I ain't got the phone. I don't know where I had this phone next. I went to make the coffee and I left the phone in the kitchen. So you're gonna get through the call this morning, Vishal. Sorry about that, bro. Gene Chisholm put him up. Trouble. But as I was saying, now in relation to Guyana's forests, it must be emphasized the need for global incentives to preserve, for Guyana to preserve its large forests. The low carbon development strategy was highlighted by the vice president, with the first tranche of funds already benefiting Amerindian communities and being used for adaptation projects. Now, yeah, hear the phone there just now. Now, the funding mechanism, Vice President Jagdeo stressed the importance of a proper mechanism for getting climate funds to recipients, emphasizing the success of Guyana's new model that involves national jurisdiction, international audits, and parliamentary oversight. And that was something we didn't see. Y'all know when. Some people don't like us to say it, but it is indeed the fact. We ain't used to see it then. Right? We ain't used to see it then. Anyway, now let's look at the market-based mechanisms. The need to stimulate a market-based mechanism to save forests was discussed, along with the goal of integrating forests into a compliance market to create global incentives for preservation. Now, Vice President Jagdeo argues for a just transition in the global approach to addressing climate change. And he was arguing for a just transition. And he was also advocating for a reduction in fossil fuel production, particularly coal, while emphasizing the importance of new technologies, demand management, and reducing deforestation. Now, he went on to talk about the border controversy with Venezuela. Now, he provided a historical context of the border controversy with Venezuela, highlighting the 1899 arbitral award and the subsequent acceptance by Venezuela for over 60 years. Now, Venezuela's attempt to challenge the jurisdiction of the International Court of Justice was also mentioned by the vice president, along with the challenge by Venezuela is along with the ICJ's ruling that it has jurisdiction to deal with the controversy. And as you guys would know, Venezuela was of the belief that the ICJ didn't have that jurisdiction. But after listening to arguments, the ICJ determined that they did, and they are looking at the matter currently, right? Now, the vice president suggested that Venezuela has a weak case and is avoiding presenting it to the ICJ, opting for a referendum to deny the ICJ's jurisdiction. Now, there is an assertion that Venezuela's aggressive stance is driven by political motives, including posturing for domestic political gains. And that is something that persons in Guyana need to understand. This is an election year, or I think next year is an election year for the country of Venezuela. And just like the coalition government in 2020, after being dethroned, thrown out of office, right? They will resort to telling their people anything. And I have some stuff to deal with at City Hall. Why y'all stick around, please? They will resort to telling their people anything, even making false claims just to save face, because they know that they did nothing. So similarly, Maduro has, or his government, hasn't risen the hopes of most of the Venezuelan people. So that's why you see them coming to Guyana in droves, going to Trinidad in droves, all over the place they're popping up. Now, to take away from his failure as a leader and as a president, he is now trying to focus his people on Guyana. Oh, skies by. I love what I'm seeing here. All these photos change. And now come back to the comments. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, all of y'all. Thank you. That is what I'm talking about. I love it. Y'all watch. All of them change it. All of them change it. Map. You see why I like my people on Livewire? Huh? You see why I like my Livewire people? Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so as I was saying, Maduro, just like the coalition, couldn't go to the 2020 elections to tell the people that they did anything positive. They couldn't. So similarly, Maduro, who was messed up in his country, is now trying to distract Venezuelans about his failure as a president, and his failure, his government's failure, his vice president's failure. Go to the World Court and talk a bunch of nonsense with yourself. Their failure as government officials and leaders in Venezuela, they're trying to distract the Venezuelan population to say, well, oh, we got to get Essequibo. We got to get Essequibo. What part? How is Venezuela lacking land? How is Venezuela lacking land that they need to annex or try to annex a part of Guyana? How is that going to help or change the dynamics or the economics in Venezuela by adding Essequibo to their territory? I think Venezuela has one of the largest oil reserves in the world, but it's piss poor management over there. So with all the oil they pumping out, this is literally like what the coalition said. The coalition usually says that Guyana's oil wealth is not reaching the people. They're speaking of Venezuela, because Venezuela's oil wealth doesn't reach the people. So they got initiatives like Because We Care and free health care and education. Most of it is free. School feeding programs, and they got them thing going on over there. You understand? People don't even want to use their money over there. So don't be misled. Don't be misled by anybody. Don't be misled by anybody. And at the end of the day, this is all fueled by the success Guyana is having now. Right? All the oil finds that have happened, that's the only reason he wants to run here. But again, we're not losing it like that. We're not losing it like that. You're not getting it like that, Maduro. Anyway, let me jump over to City Hall quickly. Now, I want to show y'all some images that... yeah, we ain't backing down. Sorry, auntie. Right? Let me show y'all some images of our sitting mayor interacting with persons. And then I can give y'all the lowdown, like Elson Low. You can get the lowdown here. You see these people? You see these people here? Several of them I recognize the face from past PNC protests. Several of them, if you look at the faces there, women and men, some of them protest for the PNC. Rep hard for them. You understand me? So they had a meeting yesterday with his worship, the mayor. An idiot standing up behind me with the eye closed. And a couple of the worries from the council. Make sure y'all understand, the guy standing behind the mayor in this blue-grayish hat and short, Travis, full idiot, waste of time. You understand? And I'm saying the people in the community that voted for Travis only voted for him because of party loyalty. This gentleman here, I maintain, has nothing sensible to offer the constituency claiming to represent. I think it's Charleston. This gentleman here, oh my gosh, somebody calling me again. Y'all just give me a quick minute, please. Yeah, sorry about that. So as I was saying, the guy standing directly behind the selected mayor, not the elected mayor, the selected mayor. The guy standing directly behind him, moron, waste, stupid guy. The one in the black shirt, Clayton Hines, for Plum Park, and do shit for Plum Park. Right? Lights, drainage work in there. PPP activists, not this worries. And we know the minibus association man in the back who are always causing traffic issues. And you understand? So these councillors from City Hall met with vendors yesterday outside of Monishwars, or the vendors vending outside of Monishwars. Right? Now, y'all need to understand that the majority of PPP councillors, the majority, I think Dion would have been there before. I can't remember anybody else, but the majority are new. This worries who's standing in front of us here was the deputy mayor. Clayton Hines was a councillor before. Quite a few of the persons on the PNC side were councillors before now. This worries in the corner here with the green top, the short lady who talking about people in Lane Avenue and what they're supposed to get or what they're supposed to get, made no representation for them. Now look at these people here. These vendors here are now being removed from outside of Monishwars there in town. You understand me? Because Monishwars went to court and secured a court order. So I think they sued the council or the town clerk officer, whoever in charge of it, sue them to move these people off the road. These people here. And my point is that I'm making, the council has always been a PNC council. So why haven't they fixed the selling a back of Stabrook Market to put these people in some place proper? Right? Now the mayor is claiming he's begging Monishwars to violate the court order that said move them now for them to sell through Christmas. What happened in January when they done sport out and drink out and eat out the money in December? Where they go in and sell when Monishwar want the place? Why the council, for years now, they know the situation of illegal vending in the city. Why only now? Why does it have to take a business owner to have to go to court to get the council to do their job? And if I was these vendors here, I would blame the council because the council not providing a proper place, a clean place for me to apply my trade. And they're paying fees. It mightn't be reaching the council, but they're paying somebody. They're paying somebody. You understand? And Rennie, you're right. Come January, let's say Monish Wars allows them to sell through the Christmas period. Come January, when they got to move, might be big protests in the city. They might want to lock down the city. Cause look, that thing that get me wild when I hear it. Any little stupidness and you're passing through Georgetown, especially the Stabrook area, some idiot, shut down the city, shut down the town, lock down the town. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. And the persons who saying it are usually vendors who vended in the city. So when the city shut down for the day, there's not you missing a day you pay, a day what? Day sales. You understand? What is the option for these persons, Mr. Mayor? Nobody don't want to see your face whispering to them foolishness. What is the solution? We're going to put them on Travis' face or Clayton Hines' head? You're going to put them to vent on Clayton Hines' head? These people have no plan or anything sensible for the city. You understand? Or anything sensible for the city. And I maintain the power to fix this. The power to fix this has always been in the hands of the PNC. Always. Always been in the hands of the PNC. The mayors were PNC. The council has always been dominated, excuse me, by the PNC. So if anything needed to be fixed in the city, the PNC, if they wanted to fix it, they could have fixed it. Even if they said they approach government as a complete council to say, hey, this is what we want to do, but we ain't got the funds. We could work together to accomplish it. No. You're not going to hear that from them. This lot here, completely useless. Completely useless. And I bet you, if the PvP councils give them a suggestion, they ain't got time with it. Completely useless. Look at Kitty Market. Look at East Rumvelt Market. Look at Le Penitence Market. People have nowhere proper to vend. The Le Penitence Market ain't got good ventilation. It ain't got good light. The city constabulary need training, mayor. Deputy mayor. Travis, who look like he ain't even paying attention to know what nobody's saying. Mook. I can't believe this Banamek councillor. Out of all the people in Charlestown, the PNC can't find nobody else. But then you gotta find somebody stupid who can't pick sense from nonsense, who you could lead. Or lead astray, I should say. Anybody could tell me what Travis has put forward for his community of Charlestown since taking office? Anybody, even Travis himself. Y'all get Travis, send the link to Travis or something. Because I am trying to understand what was the purpose of this guy. What's the purpose of a Clayton Hines? To look around and look smart when you're really stupid? I remember Clayton Hines in oh gosh, when did they do in the bridge? Is the bridge? The Blacker Bridge. Yes, we need it thanks to the government and blah, 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 blah. Clayton Hines. PPP government, thank the PPP government for the bridge. And Clayton Hines couldn't make representation at his party level or at the national level when his party was in power to get the Blacker Bridge do roads in Sapphire, do roads in Plum Park, do drainage in Plum Park, do lights in Plum Park. I'm gonna try and get the video for you on Monday where the people chase Clayton Hines out of Plum Park and they said like they don't see in there. Y'all gotta understand, persons representing the PNC, persons representing the PNC are more interested in the position and the power that it comes with. The responsibility of office, of like a mayor. They don't care about what it takes to function in that capacity, what the citizenry is looking for. They don't care about leaving a legacy. Like take for instance, when President Ali leaves office, right? When President Ali leaves office after second term, he will leave a legacy. So what will that legacy be? It will be a legacy of a new harbor bridge. A new Demerara River crossing. Not a harbor bridge. A new Demerara River crossing. It will be a gas to shore project. Right? It can be multiple 4-lane highways, increasing connectivity across this country. Multiple new housing schemes. Initiatives to better the lives and upskill Guyanese. Goal, bringing back the apprenticeship program. Highest attendance in BIT so far. Enhancing the agricultural sector, diversifying the agricultural sector. That will be his some of his legacy. Transforming the Lamaha embankment. Transforming the seawall area. That will be his legacy. The Silica City. That will be his legacy. But these people in the PNC don't care about that. The starting the lint, I don't know if I can finish, but motherfucker can finish by the time. I am almost absolutely sure the Linden to let them roll can finish by the time the president's second term done. That will be the president's legacy. But Morning Eunice, what legacy we could look at and compare that to with Granger? And that shows you how unambitious these people are. They don't even care to left the name in people's mouth. When it's bad, well, stop. They would left the name in your mouth, but you're cussing. You understand? You are cussing. That is how the PNC want their name in people's mouth. That you're cussing. You're talking nothing about development and you feel good. Your child get a scholarship or your child nothing. That's them. No legacy. They don't care about that. So that they left a bad taste in your mouth. Basically, the PNC. Thank you, Randy. Leave a bad taste in your mouth. It's something like Guinness, but at least you know the Guinness bill in your back. They just bitter. You understand? They just bitter in your mouth. You want them in your mouth. So, the mayor or the mayors, past mayors of City Hall, and I'm choosing my words carefully. The PNC has always been in control of City Hall. And at the end of the day, they have no legacy in the city of Georgetown that any citizen of Georgetown can point to say, shucks, they do the wrong way, but hey, at least they make sure this was done. At least they make sure that was done. I am sitting here and I'm hard pressed to find a project in the city of Georgetown initiated and completed by the mayor and city council that is still currently benefiting the citizenry of Georgetown, any part of Georgetown. Any part of Georgetown. Y'all remember these idiots putting them chains at Starbrook Market, allegedly to make the bus park more orderly? Y'all remember that? They put in the chains there, the thing there. Then 2 more morning, they rip it out. You understand? 2 more morning, they rip it out. They take the area there, that was the 42 bus park, and put vendors there and move the buses into an area that is more secluded, ain't got proper lighting for people to catch bus to go East Bank. I think, no, well, West Side bus is still at the side of Stabrook. But people who catch in the 42, move them there in front of, the only safety them people got is mom and security that in front there. They didn't even put a constable outpost there from City Hall to look over the safety of the commuters in that area. The people there got to rely on and to the front, because at the back where they got them lumberyard and stuff thing there, anything happen on your own, you got to hope for the best. You understand? You have to hope for the best. The people at the front could probably depend on Mohammed security, because people ain't gonna try nothing there. Mohammed security there. But City Hall, I think I even showed a video of the garbage in the area there. Oh shit, City Hall, you can't buy up a friggin' plastic bin. Huh? Even if you want to paint the rubbish bin green, because that's where y'all deserve to go. These PNC councils in the rubbish. Paint the rubbish bin green to represent yourselves. And put it at the location so people can throw trash in you or it. Because it's bare trash y'all doing there. Some simple things y'all can do to ease, one, littering in the city, and drainage. Simple things. Look, the same video that I showed on a program a few months back of that same area. The garbage stacked high. Y'all remember no rain starting to fall the on and off. No rain starting to fall. The drain was literally chip dry, and you're seeing the silt piled up to the top. Oh shit, city, y'all get people in walk, let it dig it out, man. Buy couple bin. Paint them what you are, green, and you put them around, chain them to something so them junkie don't thief them. Oh, shucks. I told y'all over and over, the Chinese are selling these IP cameras. Chinese selling IP camera. I know City Hall got an IT department. You understand? I know for sure that business people in that area would give y'all internet connection, share the internet connection with y'all just to ensure people ain't dumping around the place. Absolutely sure of it. And y'all could buy 100 IP cameras and put them around the city where people dump in. And this is me giving y'all an idea. This is, I think it's $7,800. $7,800 for one of them IP cameras. Right? $7,800 for one. Damn it. Where is this? Right. So 7,800 for one. Right? Y'all ain't gonna spend $1 million. Y'all will not spend $1 million. Well, you might to install. Let me suppose somebody to install. You might go like 1.5. Let me put that 1.5. Less than it needed to hold a Congress at the PNC. Right? Let me say 1.5 million. City Hall invest in some IP cameras, and you put them properly, you put them high, secure them, enclose them so it's not open to the elements, it can last. And you put 100 cameras at hotspot dumping areas. So like in that idiot area, Travis, in your area, at the head of the continuation of Camp into Charleston, I don't think it's Camp Street still. Can't remember the name. But continuing to Camp Street, heading down Camp Street, going to Albois Town, you make a right and then a left into Hunter Street. Right before you make the left in that corner is Travis Ellis constituency, right? And Porasons literally dumped tons of garbage under a poster, his LGE post. I think it's still up there. Idiot, get 1.5 from your party or the council, buy the cameras and put one there. The residents can get your Wi-Fi. Right? Put thank you, sir. Thank you, Keith. Russell Street. The residents will give you Wi-Fi. So now you can see who dumping the garbage and you can charge them, find them, and bring in some money to the council. If it's junkie, lock them up. Get them rehabilitated. Get them a little work for big drain or something. Let us sweat out the drugs out of the system. You understand? That's a simple solution that nobody got there. Instead, you got them constables walking around collecting people money, getting fat, put them for sit down and watch the monitor to see who dumping. Got a patrol that could go to locations and respond when people dump in and arrest them and charge them for it. But you're not going to get anything like that from a Travis Ellis. Right? You're not going to get anything like that from a Travis Ellis. You're going to get nothing like that from me, a Mentor. Because Mentor don't care about this community. Mentor's community did not vote for Mentor. It voted for the Armas. Mentor's community did not vote for him. They voted for Council de Armas. And because Mentor is such a political puppet, he was selected to be the mayor. And as mayor, he doesn't have full autonomy. He has to receive instructions from his chief counselor, which is, I don't even understand what's going on here. Since this council has taken its oath of office, one project in the city that is benefiting the city, anybody tell me, one project in the city that benefits in the city? Nothing from the council. Nothing from the council. We didn't hear about drainage. We didn't hear about moving forward, getting the asset register ready. We didn't hear about upgrading the logging system for the persons who pay in taxes. We hear about nothing. But you know what we hear about? Munishwars winning a lawsuit against the city council. And now the city council have to evict all these vendors by Munishwars there. And over the years, the PNC Council has not put any system in place for these vendors to ply their trade in a legitimate, cleanly environment and in a regularized way. Nothing from this council. Nothing from the council before. Nothing from the one before that. Complete waste. And you see, listen. You see, when there's got these minibus strikes, right? And commuters know the stress they're getting with these bus, the speeding, the overloading, the loud music, the wild driving. This idiot behind Mentor with the shades in the blue, this is the mook that is causing a lot of the problems. A Vex ain't got a good picture. In this Rockaware, people don't even wear this shit no more. This worries is causing the problem in the back there. Head of the Minibus Association. Got them doing a set of stupidness on the road. then trying to hold the commuters as ransom, raising the prices. Up to now, look, the other day I take a taxi from this where I've been by. Oh gosh, the street with gizmos and gadgets is Wellington Street to Dorabon Street by the guy who just fixed them electric bikes. $800. I didn't know the gas prices are still up. These road taxis, and that's why I tell anybody, frigga road taxi, don't catch them. Well, not all of them. Sorry. I shouldn't say that. But the majority of them worthless. They're terrible. You understand? They're terrible. $800 from Wellington Street by Gizmos and Gadgets to Dorabon Street. The head of Dorabon Street by Carnegie side there. $800. And I was like, y'all for real, buddy. That is why I don't take road taxis. And this is another thing I need to focus on as well. We need to stop exploiting each other. We need to stop exploiting each other. It's like we only care about the business the one time. You understand? We only care about the business the one time. You are not interested in the person receiving such good service that they say, hey, and call this man every time I gotta go out. Or let this man carry my child to school every day or something of the sort. If the gas situation was the same, which are gas prices in Guyana right now? Because I don't think they're at pandemic levels still. You understand? I don't think so. So why these taxi men, right? Why they feel the need? I ain't got nothing here on that. Why they feel the need to overcharge people like this? Then Christmas coming, y'all know the $1,000 anyway thing. Anyway, I don't really use taxi. I really use public transportation. So for the persons who do, I'm really sorry for y'all. But Christmas coming and y'all know the $1,000 drop, especially if you play one go out all Christmas Eve night and them kind of thing. Pressure. But hopefully things get better with all the development that's happening. At some point, we got to realize, people, that with all that is happening in Guyana, things will change dramatically. You know what it will be when your light bill is cut in half. You know what it will be when your light bill is cut in half. Things that are produced locally, the cost will drop dramatically. Umani and all them people, Pepe and all them people who producing stuff here that requires electricity to run machinery, the cost will go down. You understand? The cost will go down. When we're producing our own cooking gas and the cost for cooking gas go down, that means the price for shop food gone down. People who don't like cook, things gonna be much cheaper. Y'all gonna live at the cook shop. Businesses could afford to drop the prices because they ain't paying such a high electricity bill. They ain't paying as much for air conditioning, hotel prices, all these things will drop. Gas price gonna drop. Everything gonna drop. But like anything, it's a process. And we are in the process of putting things in place to make our lives easier. According to the coalition philosophy, life easy, good life. Good life. There's Thanos, one click of the finger, good life. They ain't got no plan. They ain't got no interest in putting in work to develop a plan to find that good life for the Guyanese people. That's the coalition plan. Snap your fingers and everything is great. Everything is good. You understand? But what we're seeing here is tangible, real investment into the Guyanese people. right? Long-term investment into the Guyanese people. With that track and field facility that is in Linden that is going to be developed, you see how the Guyanese have been performing at these track and field events recently. Beer medals all around. Look at this guy, John, campaign the other day. Gone to Barbados. Guyana right now, a Guyanese right now is the champion of the, I think it's the Caribbean. Yeah, I think it's the champion of the Caribbean in relation to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A Guyanese, not Brazilian. A Guyanese, John Campaign. Right? Our athletes are performing because there's more interest, there's more investment into these different sports disciplines. Now Linden got an internationally recognized, or will be internationally recognized, cricketing facility. Right? So persons who might not be interested in football and like cricket in Linden can pursue that. Big up yourself, Vishal. The phone in there about, so you can't call this morning, brother, but big up yourself. Also, the track and field facility will have a football pitch of FIFA standards. So instead of running on the holy ground at Mackenzie that they had there, they can get a nice, proper facility like the football pitch at Lenora that they could hone their skills. And we could probably get out of CONCACAF and make it to World Cup or something like that. You understand? So we need to keep all these things in mind. All these things in mind. All these things in mind. That a good life, prosperity for Guyanese is not about talk and gaff. It's about real plans, real policies, and not just conceptualizing them. It requires you to have the ability to implement as well. And we know that was seriously lacking in the previous administration. The ability to implement what you conceptualize. You understand? Have a good weekend too, Mukesh. So guys, again, I'm encouraging all Guyanese, put this map that you see on the top of my screen here as your profile photo, your WhatsApp picture, your Facebook picture, everything. You put it there so that all the Venezuelans know that this country belongs to us, every part of it, and we're not relinquishing it for a soul. Right? Morning, Zaza. We're not relinquishing it for a soul. This is our country. All 83,000 square miles of it, according to the president. All 83,000 square miles of it. Right? And guys, if you out there would like to be a part of these videos that you're seeing, that we're doing, or, well, I'd like to start doing some of them, of persons showing solidarity, one Guyana, proclaiming the Essequibo is ours, y'all call me and I can come and find you wherever you are. So let's do the video and put it out there to stand in solidarity with the rest of the Guyanese, with our country, with our leaders. Some of our leaders, not all of them. Some of them still stupid, correct? The Guyanese hypocrite, Annette Ferguson, the Pistolero. Yeah, stupid. I said so. Me, a mentor, stupid. Travis Ellis, super stupid. Super duper stupid. He likes Super Mario stupid. You can't, this stupidity can't dead. It's just keep, you can jump off and you got another round. You understand? Clifford, morning to you, bro. You're a little late, but we're glad to have you here anyway. Anyway, guys, that's all the time I have for today. Please remember to support these local businesses that are supporting me in being here every morning. Essequibo, we are coming. Essequibo, we coming. You understand? So Sunday the 26th, y'all make sure y'all are there at the Anna Regina Car Park. The Vice President will be here for a public meeting where he will engage the public on the Guyana-Venezuela border controversy, right? This event is organized by the Region 2 RDC, and persons in the Supanam, Pomeroon area, y'all are invited to this public meeting. So all the questions you have about anything and everything could be answered here. You understand? All the questions you have, any reassurance you need about anything, come out here and you'll get the information. Hats off to all those persons who are working in the field, sharing the flyers, sharing the jerseys, reassuring Guyanese that they have nothing to fear. Essequibo is our own, right? Guys, Jacob's Jewelry, they have their Christmas promotion on. So you guys could go down there and check it out. Really great deals down there at Jacob's Jewelry, 16 Pike Street. Give them a check for all quality gold. You don't have to worry about it. People giving you a copy and your thing. Proper things. Jacob's Jewelry. Guys, check them out. 592 Tech Vision. Please check them out for their surveillance camera installation, electrical wiring of your house, videography, and photography services as well. G-Rubis for all your phone repairs and stuff. Check them out. You could get your fire sticks and things like that. You know, G-Rubis on Merriman's Mall there. Give them a call. The number's on your screen as well. Kings and Queens Grill there at UG Road for your fish and chips, chicken and chips, burgers, Creole food. Give them a check. Give them a check. Shepherd's Cleated, residential and commercial packages available. Please give them a call if you're interested, you're looking for work, or you need to have your facility maintained. Shepherd's Cleaning got you covered. iSecure Security Services, you're secure with iSecure, armed and armed security, executive close protection, gun spot cleaning services, fumigating and sanitizing services, general construction services, and various supplies. Please give them a call at iSecure. King Kong Construction as well. They can do anything in relation to construction for you. Give them a call as well. Give them a call as well, and they can get your construction project off the ground. So for your medical clothing and devices, male and female clothing, cosmetics, electronics, and cloth at Lot 7, David Rose Street, South Roundville is the place for you to be. Or if you don't have time to go down there right away, check out their social media pages, and you can see all the great things they have down there, right? Lastly, again, please don't forget this Sunday at the Anna Regina Car Park at 4 p.m. there will be a public meeting for persons who need transportation. Transportation leaves Supanam at 2 p.m. and there will also be transportation leaving Charity at 2:30 p.m. So you guys, there's transportation available to get you to the event, to and from, I believe, right? That's all the time I have for today. This is all the time we got for this week, as a matter of fact. Guys, continue to be great Guyanese. Remember, we have to support. We have to support. We have to unify. We have to stand together in relation to this Venezuela controversy. Not one rice grain, not a blade of grass. Peace, love, one Guyana.
We love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we mean to keep it. We have that right. We ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass, not one golden apple, not one jamun, not a drop of water from the Pomeroon, not one sherriga, not one mommy, not one guinea, not one whitey, not one sapodilla. for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not the one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass. This land is our land now. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we are moving from here. Make no mistake. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one chorus, not a blade of grass.
On all this, the flag of Guyana, and to be loyal to my country, to be obedient to the laws of Guyana, to love my fellow citizens, and to dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana.
Though we criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we mean to keep it. We have that right. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree.